Getting into this match, though, Northern Fjords, what is this map all about?
Well, tons of clouds, really high ceiling, and potentially awkward engagements and charges.
Awkward engagements. We saw that a couple weeks back on a Sunday match, and it went very poorly for one of the teams. But getting into the action here, we already see the elf with the Mary tattoo. They changed those names up. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. The Grinchmas and the elf with the Mary tattoo are Spire and Junker. Oh my god.
Well, as much as I like them, those are some infractions. Every duck has to have a duck themed name.
You heard it. Infractions. There
Infraction.
we go. There we go. We see chem spray all over not the Grinchmas, the elf with the Mary tattoos engines. They're making sure nothing can harm those things. Now, it looks like the Spire and Junker are setting up here to just overwhelming firepower anything that comes in their view. In this position, how is that going to work out for them?
Well, it would work out well if Red Team goes straight. I don't know, though, if they realize that Red is going through this little pass here, but we are seeing some flares go on. It'll be interesting to see if there's a spot. Basically, with blue spawn, the best spot to kind of pick up if you're just trying to, sit somewhere and snipe out people is right on top of that arch, right where we're seeing the ducks.
Oh, yeah. The ducks definitely know. The ducks definitely know exactly where the enemy is. They did get a silhouette. They still have a silhouette on the Junker from their position, although they cannot get a spot. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Just barely got a spot.
Oh, camera bro, can you hit the T button? That should put the health bars up on the ships.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. It's always nice to do. I've started trying to do that in the YouTube videos. Just sometimes I don't remember. I get too excited. Bulbous Demon is taking a lot of fire. He's already lost one of his cannons. His hull is on fire. Elf with the Mary Tattoo lost 2 of his firing positions. Bulbous Demon is also losing his balloon. It is being targeted down as fast as possible. There it goes. He's going to drop some altitude here. Kamikaze Punk trying his best to fire that Hades, landing a lot of shots on the Grinchmas. Effective, heavy shots coming in from Kamikaze Punk. How about that Hades fire?
It's quite impressive and bias shown here. Sadly, we're not seeing the same magma hitting from the Grinchmas. Only just now is their magma hitting the Bulbous Demon, but no, we're seeing some great magma fire coming from the Kamikaze.
Bulbous Demon is taking an immense amount of firepower. The Grinchmas targets him down. That was destructive.
Indeed. Holy crap.
Elf with the Mary Tattoo and the Grinchmas now have a 2-on-1 with the Kamikaze Punk.
Now, Kamikaze Punk needs to figure out a way to escape. There's no way he can... He knows that he can't get through this jump.
I don't think he's escaping. His permahull is exposed. It is taking a lot of firepower. There he goes. That 2-on-1, my goodness. Elf with the Mary Tattoo and Grinchmas had immensely effective crossfire capabilities in that position.
Indeed. See, something that we're seeing is with the Lumberjack. Lumberjacks are fantastic balloon poppers. And the one downside to the magma is, since it's a high arcing gun, there's a good chance you're hitting the balloon. Well, Lumberjack solves that issue. If the balloon is down, every shot on the physical balloon is a hole shot. And so it basically makes, it almost quadruples the hitbox of a lot of ships when you think about it.
Especially for a ship like the Junker, whose balloon is absolutely immense. And in certain situations, it can be hard to target that skinny little hull they have.
Indeed, and also with the hull, in addition to the Junker thing, the hull is largely components. And so even if you are hitting the hull, you're oftentimes hitting components. People always overestimate how the Junker armor, but it's not necessarily the Junker armor, it's just how damn hard it is to hit it.
That's one thing I actually really like about the Hades. I hate going back to it, but it's my favorite weapon. I love talking about its effect. The Hades has a very nice, delicious magma-y splash to it. And it likes to hit a lot of things and set a lot of things on fire. And then all of a sudden, you have 4 or 5 components on fire after a single barrage of it. Your engineers are struggling to try and keep up. Oh crap, the hull's going down now too because of it.
Correct.
Very destructive.
That's funny you use the word delicious for that. You might know that's actually more duck code.
It is?
Yes, the word delicious refers to it refers to both balloon and armor being down.
Wow, I did not know that.
Which is extremely relevant to the magma.
Absolutely. it can do all those things very well. Is there a possible nerf coming in for that gun anytime soon?
I don't think so, because I think it's realized that it's a very hard gun to use, and so the balance of the gun is kind of like the lumberjack, where it's a hard gun to hit.
It takes a lot of skill.
There's a big arm timing to it. It takes a lot of skill to hit it. When you're shooting it, you can't see anything out of the gun because the gun's obscuring like 3/4 of your screen.
Kamikaze Punk is taking a lot of fire here, a lot of components down. Hull is down. Balloon is down there, taking perma-hull damage. The pilot is trying to use this Spire of Ice to block the blue team's shots. Effective so far, but the elf with the ice. That's so hard to say sometimes. The elf was trying to get fire angle there, but he did not. And Grinchmas is now taking fire on his perma-hull.
Right. Bulbous was able to kind of come out a bit to try to distract with the Kamikaze Punk repairing thing, and we're kind of seeing that work.
Great distraction on the part of the red team. The Grinchmas is taking the Grinchmas is taking a lot of fire right now. Their perma-hull has been down to about half. They are losing gun components. They are losing balloon and outer hull. And if the Kamikaze Punk can come in and finish this, it might be the first point for the red team. Oh my goodness. Great.
Spires don't do well once something's that close. Especially with how the new Spire meta's been so... It's almost... it's kind of like how the Mobile works. Ignore the armor, get the kill. And when you can sneak up on a Spire like that, it's going to go down in a heartbeat. Like we just saw.
It seems like Spires are more being used for that long-range firepower that they can all point in a single direction versus anything else.
It's not so much necessarily having to be long-range, although you definitely do say that more often. What has to happen is you have to kill the enemy before it can even think about hurting you. And so if you can bring a brawl Spire. You just have to kill them quick.
Fair point. Kamikaze Punk is trying to move in for a kill on the Elf with the Merry Tattoo, but it's taking a lot of damage. It started taking chunks out of its perma-hull, but the Elf with the Merry Tattoo has lost its balloon, and now all shots on that balloon are going straight to hull damage.
Was able to get it up just in time to not take too terribly much, and we are seeing the Grinchmas come in range. Throwing some magma shots out, but I doubt they'll connect.
One or two of them do. It's unfortunate, too, because I like to see those things hitting, and to see them just whiffing like that, it really hurts. It's a pretty decent reload time on that gun, and they're probably using burst ammo in this scenario, so... No, unfortunately, that's poor choice on the Kamikaze Punk's part, at least from Firing Solutions.
Let's see, Flu is using, Oh, wait, you're talking about Kamikaze Punk's magma?
Yeah, I assume so.
Oh. Sorry, I thought we were talking about the Spire magma.
No. The Bulbous Demon actually takes a hull hit on the ice here. Did they lose their balloon?
That and... Well, I'm not sure if they lost their balloon, but they were definitely running like hell, trying to get behind Candy Mountain, as we call it in the Ducks. But both teams have kind of taken a chance to both regroup, and it looks like we're going to see a fresh new engagement.
Yeah, Bulbous Demon is taking a little... No, Bulbous Demon is taking just a little bit of firepower. Kamikaze Punk taking fire as well from the Elf with the Merry Tattoo. The Grinchmas focusing all of its fire, though, on the Bulbous Demon, as it's lost its
not all of
once.
its firepower is mainly focusing the Lumberjack to keep the Bulbous Demon out of the fight. You're seeing actually a lot of the other shots still stream onto the Kamikaze Punk.
You're right. I'm focused my camera back behind the Grinchmas, and you're absolutely right. The Kamikaze Punk is taking a majority of the firepower. Bulbous Demon has been disabled for long enough that Kamikaze Punk is in a lot of trouble. They've lost 2 of the 3 engines. They've lost their balloon. They've lost their outer hull. They are banging against Candy Mountain. They are losing their perma-hull very quickly. Just 1 or 2 more shots is going to do it. There it is. Fire from the Grinchmas from that Hades takes out that red ship. 3-1 in favor of the blue team.
Bulbous Demon in the middle of the open in between these 2 ships. I'll be very surprised if the Bulbous Demon can escape this.
I doubt it. They've already lost 1 of their engines, 3 of their guns. Their balloon is going down very quickly. Their hull is losing power as well. It's losing health. Oh my goodness. Elf with the Merry Tattoo coming in with a chain gun. That Gatling cannon just destroying that hull. And it's gone.
Oh god, Kamikaze Punk, what were you thinking?
Painful. Very painful. And oh, he's right down there. I didn't even notice that spawn.
Oof.
Bad choice. Very poor choice. This could be the kill that finishes this map quite easily. He is caught right between Elf with the Merry Tattoo and the Grinchmas. Grinchmas and its fire guns are pointed directly at the Kamikaze Punk. They know those Ducks folks know exactly what they need to do right now, and it's just quickly finish this one off.
Bulbous Demon won't even get anywhere nearby, and there we go.
Yeah, I hate to think about this, but I can only assume that Sacrilege crew just said, you know what, we gunked up there, we screwed up.